Chogum 2024, President Bola Tinubu directs Vice President Kashim Shettima to lead Nigeria's delegation. All Progressives Congress on rampage in Kogi and Kaduna states clears local government elections. Illicit drug dealers enter National Drug Law Enforcement Agency's nose. Hello and welcome to the News Desk at 3 on NTA News 24. We are reaching you live from Abuja. I am Olajide Bello. Vice President Kashim Shettima is to lead Nigeria's delegation to the 2024 Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting as directed by President Bola Tinubu. In a statement by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communications Office of the Vice President, Stanley Nwokocha, Vice President Kashim Shettima will join King Charles of England and other world leaders from 56 member countries at the first Chogum scheduled for October 21st to 26th at the Pacific small island of Apia, Samoa. We are expected to deliberate on the theme, One Resilient Common Future, Transforming Our Commonwealth, focusing attention on how member countries can harness their strength through resilience and unlocking potential. At the meeting, Nigeria and other member countries will also elect and appoint the next Commonwealth Secretary General. In line with the agreed memorandum on the establishment and functions of the Commonwealth Secretariat and the principle of regional rotation, the next Commonwealth Secretary General will come from Africa. Let's turn our attention to politics now. The All Progressives Congress has won all 21 chairmanship positions and 239 councillorship positions in the local government elections held on Saturday. This was announced by the chairman of the Kogi State Independent Electoral Commission, Mamman Ndahiri. Jonathan Omajali reports.
The announcement of results took place around 10 p.m. on Saturday night at the office of the State Independent Electoral Commission, following delays in receiving results from some remote local government areas. A total of 21 chairmanship and 239 councillorship positions were contested, with the All Progressives Congress winning all of them. The Commission's chairman, Mamman Ndahiri, stated that the councillorship results were declared at the ward level, while the chairmanship results were announced at the local government headquarters.
I want to reiterate the fact that the results the winners have been declared already at the wards for the councillors, and for the chairmanship, the results, the winners have been declared at the local government headquarters. So what I'm doing here is just the compendium of what we have as the result in a whole.
At the time of this report, the Commission was still finalizing the detailed breakdown of vote cast and each party's totals.
So I'm going to go through and I'm going to go alphabetically, in alphabetical order, starting from Adavi local government. In the Adavi local government, as it was declared in the headquarters, APC with Rashid Bashiru Okategu as chairman.
He expressed his appreciation to the people of Kogi State and other stakeholders involved in the election. In Lokoja, Jonathan Omajali, NTA News.
Similarly, the All Progressives Congress, APC, has emerged victorious in all the chairmanship seats in the just concluded local government elections across Kaduna State. The chairman of the Kaduna State Independent Electoral Commission announced the results after the conclusion of the election process, which took place in all the 23 local government areas of the state. Muhammad Umar Ajingi reports.
The people of Kaduna State headed to the polls across various local government areas to elect their leaders at the grassroots levels. After voting and collation of the results, the chairman of the State Independent Electoral Commission announced the outcome of the election.
The 23 local government returning officers and 255 ward returning officers have declared the results in their respective constituency and submitted their results in accordance with the law alongside the electoral officers. By the power vested on the Commission, I hereby wish to confirm the result earlier collected and returned by the returning officers. I'm confirming these results as follows. APC won the 23 local government chairmanship position and the 23 and 255 ward councillorship position across the state.
Earlier, while casting his ballot, the governor commended the citizens for the peaceful and orderly manner in which they conducted themselves in exercising their democratic rights.
It's largely peaceful, fair and transparent. I also call on other political parties to also agree with the fact that in election there must always be a winner and loser. So in my own opinion, we must always accept the verdict because we are Democrats.
The election took place across all the 23 local government areas of the state. In Kaduna, I am Muhammad Umarajingi, NTA News.
Still on politics, chairmen of political parties have joined the United Nations Women to unveil a task team to monitor the implementation of commitments, validation of terms of reference, and as well as draft an action plan for further advanced efforts towards gender equality in politics ahead of the 2027 general elections. Timothy Yusuf reports on the event held in Abuja.
Confirmed stakeholders gathered here believe that Nigeria faces significant challenges in achieving gender equality in political representation, with women observed in being underrepresented in political structures despite the country's national gender policy and commitments to international agreements.
And we hope that the outcome of this meeting will lead to even greater results that ensures that women are properly included in politics and better society at large.
To address this, a high-level dialogue in September 2023 led to the endorsement of the Nigerian Women Demand Charter by all political parties, aimed at increasing women's political participation.
We urge all political stakeholders to join us in this commitment as we work together to promote gender-sensitive policy and programs with the ultimate aim of increasing women's representation in leadership positions across the board.
Let us work together towards a future where women are not only participants but also leaders in our democracy.
This task team has the sole mandate to monitor gender consideration for the implementation of Charter of Demands for women participation in politics, with ceremonial signing of commitment to support women leadership and political participation going forward. Timothy Yusuf, NTA News.
And away from politics to businessmen, and a Canada-based nurse have been arrested by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLA, at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos, for attempting to import different types of illicit drugs through the airport. Sawa Khalil has details of these and highlights of NDLA activities for the week.
One of the suspects who frequents Thailand, from where he claims to be importing fish into Nigeria, was arrested on Tuesday, 15 October 2024, while attempting to board a flight to Thailand. When he was taken for body scan, the results showed he ingested illicit drug, which proved to be cocaine. As a result, he was placed under excretion observation, during which he expelled 5 egg-size wraps of cocaine weighing 400 grams. In the same vein, A 26-year-old businessman also excreted a pellet of cocaine weighing 22 grams. The suspect revealed that he was to be paid 2.5 million naira for trafficking the drug. Meanwhile, a Nigerian-Canadian nurse was on 4th October arrested by NDLEA officers at the Lagos airport during a search of her luggage, a total of 70 parcels of Canadian loud weighing 35.70 kilograms. During her interview, she claimed she was in Nigeria to meet her boyfriend, who instructed her to come with the consignment, which is highly sought after. Meanwhile, a total of 162,351 bottles of codeine-based syrup were intercepted from 2 containers at the Apapa Seaport on Tuesday, 15th October at Port Harcourt Complex, One, Rivers State on Tuesday, 15th October. Different strain and quantities of illicit drugs were intercepted in different parts of the country during the week under review. In Abuja, Salwa Khalil Ibrahim, NTA News.
The adoption of various strategies and synergy between security agencies in addressing all forms of insecurity in the country has been identified as driving force behind successes recorded in the fight against banditry and kidnapping in the Northwest. Minister of Defense Muhammad Badaru Abubakar noted this while on an official working visit to military formations in Kaduna. Haruna Muhammad reports.
4 out of 7 states in the Northwest has been battling with banditry, kidnapping for ransom with adverse consequences on social and economic growth. Federal and affected states governments are putting their act together to combat the problem. Minister of Defense Muhammad Badaru Abubakar, while in Kaduna, took time to visit the air and maritime component of Operation Fonsen Yamma to take stock of joint operation activities and provide moral support for officers and men to sustain operational momentum. While acknowledging the recent success of the troops, the minister asked them not to only remain vigilant but ensure supremacy in firepower in addition to take the fight to criminals' hideouts.
It's time to end it. It's been lingering for too long, and really it is time to end it. And like I've said, the president is committed in providing us all that we need to end this thing. And from what you have seen from the troop, they are charged and they are ready and they are willing to end insecurity. I call on the people to be vigilant, to open their eyes and ears and report all suspected cases of terrorism or banditry.
As the troops are in high spirits, they are expected to comb the criminal hideout and smoke them out. Haruna Muhammad, NTA News.
You're watching the news desk at 3 on NTA News 24. More reports when we return. Thanks for being there. The furniture subsector of Nigeria's economy is about to receive a boost with the introduction of a market that offers eco-friendly pieces to high-tech smart furniture. This is as the maiden edition of the Abuja Interior and Furniture Expo is underway. Maria Dozakari reports.
The expo, first of its kind, seeks to bring back the glory of furniture industry in Nigeria. To do this, organizers say furniture lovers are about to witness something out of the ordinary,
which is aimed at not only showcasing the incredible talent that the Nigerian furniture industry offers, but provide a platform for collaboration with the brightest minds in craftsmanship and innovation within and outside the country. The Nigerian furniture industry is a bedrock of creativity and great potentials.
Former Governor of Katsina State, Aminu Bello Masari, says the expo is an initiative that will impact on the future of interior design and furniture in Nigeria.
Our local designers, artisans, and manufacturers possess unique skills and ingenuity that deserve not just local but global recognition.
For the organizers, the expected impact of the expo extends beyond the short term, as strategies are being put in place to facilitate long-term business collaborations, enhance trade relations, and stimulate innovation by encouraging competition and knowledge exchange. This is in addition to creating jobs and boosting entrepreneurship. The expo is expected to hold on the 6th to 8th of December 2024. In Abuja, Maria Ado-Zakari, NTA News.
The Nigeria Customs Service has pledged to keep supporting micro, small and medium enterprises to keep the economy running. Comptroller General of the service, Adewale Adeni Mevesimak, at a trade fair organized by the Customs Wives Association. Kunle Adeyeye reports.
Micro, small and medium enterprises account for 90% of businesses, more than 70% of employment, and 50% of gross domestic product worldwide. Consequently, the Nigeria Customs Service says ingenuity of Nigerians will aid MSMEs.
Fairs like this are a testament of innovation, resilience, and collaboration that drives the industry forward. And this trade fair is not just about showcasing our products or closing deals. It's about exchanging ideas, forming new partnerships, and inspiring the future.
Recently, we just had a training program for over 230 women. And this forum, again, is an opportunity for us to bring out a lot of women who have talents and things that they do to showcase it. I will believe that from here, they'll be able to network and have more connections that they have ever had. With the momentum, the rate at which we're going, COA is going to go places in the next 3 years.
Esther Adija, who has been a caterer for 6 years and a member of Customs Wives Association, shares her experience.
I'm out here with the help of COA. If not for COA, I wouldn't have been here. So I thank God for how COA gave me this platform to showcase what I'm doing. I'm moving, and since I came to the glory of God, I've been selling.
The fair accommodated 220 vendors from COA, sister organizations, and the public. Kunle Adeyeye, NTA News.
As part of efforts to support the federal government's resolve for quality education for all children, the Nation First Foundation, a non-governmental organization in Abuja, has offered scholarships to some less privileged students in government junior secondary school, Jabi. Thomas Ogbetere reports that school bags and writing materials were donated to the students of the school to motivate them.
The Nation First Foundation, which has been at the forefront of ensuring quality education for the less privileged in the society, has once again demonstrated this with a visit to the government junior secondary school, Jabi, addressing the students and staff of the school. The founder of the foundation, Elidat Oniawa, stressed the need for all children of school age, irrespective of tribe, class, or creed, to be educated towards economic emancipation.
Already we have children who are on our scholarship here in this school, who have been paying their school fees from primary. Some of them are in primary 5, 4, 3, and all of and thereabout. So we are also here today to select some more children that will be sent to school.
A 17-year-old GSS 3 student, Mohammed Sani Moazu, one of the beneficiaries of the Nation First Foundation scholarships, expressed gratitude to God and to the foundation for supporting him in his academic pursuits.
In primary 6, then they start paying my school fees with everything. They are buying everything for me, all the school items. And sometimes they are used to buy some food for me to keep for me in our house.
The Vice Principal Administration of the school, Catherine Okadigwe, said 5 students were recently awarded scholarships by the foundation.
But they want us to give them more names of less privileged students so that they can pay their school charges.
You are wonderful.
So which we are going to submit to them. We want to take time and get less privileged who cannot pay their school charges.
The First Nation Foundation, which has been in the business of awarding scholarship to the less privileged in the country, is also partnering the Federal Ministry of Education and other federal government agencies in the fight against drug abuse in schools and among youths. In Abuja, Thomas Ogbetere, NTA News.
The former CAF Footballer of the Year and President of C Foundation Lome Togo, Sheyi Emmanuel Adebayo, has hosted a 5-member team from Morgan State University, Baltimore, Maryland, United States of America. The visit was to forge ahead with the partnership between the C Foundation-sponsored university and Institute System in Lome and Morgan State University. The two organizations are of the same vision that the transformation and development of Africa predicated on youth empowerment through practical training empowerment through internship, service learning, and global cultural immersion, irrespective of the degree by a student. The team from Morgan State University, led by India Dekodova, Dr. Don Terry Vian, includes Dean Mbrai and Dean Asoju and Dr. Tijani. They were hosted by Adebayo, who is also committed to providing a fiscal structure for Morgan operation in Lome. The Embassy of the United States of America in Lome also hosted a team warmly and shared opportunities in Togo, with emphasis on the seriousness of the C Foundation and its university and institute in Lome. The National State Government is evolving a sustainable framework to address unwholesome practices in schools across the state to pave way for a robust and conducive teaching and learning environment. The Commissioner for Education, John Mamman, disclosed this while inaugurating grievance redress committees for schools in the state. Ilkesu Gruku reports.
Studies indicate a growing concern of unwholesome practices in many schools in the country, ranging from unethical behaviors by staff and students to bullying of students and immorality, amongst others. The committees are to serve as some sort of command and control, where such issues emanating from schools are not just addressed but prevented from occurring. Represented by the Director of Research and Statistics at the Ministry, Hassan Muhammad, the Commissioner explained that the committees will provide structured platform for aggrieved persons to seek redress.
All the trainees should make maximum use of the opportunity here and step down the programs down the ladder.
You are very more equipped and capacitated to handle these issues professionally.
The grievance redress mechanism and administrative officer at the National Project Coordinating Unit, Emmanuel, explained that there is a high premium attached to the initiative, given its potential to restore sanity to areas where it is lacking.
We don't want a situation where the project within the time frame is stopped or disturbed for any reason whatsoever.
Some of the facilitators and members of the committees avert that the hallmark of the initiative is fairness, devoid of any form of sentiments. Stakeholders believe that the program will go a long way in addressing disciplinary challenges in undating schools in some parts of the state. In Lafia, Bilkisu Umar Gurku, NTA News.
Nigeria is set to address the global challenge in antimicrobial resistance as the federal government, through the Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC), launches National Action Plan 2.0 for Antimicrobial Resistance and Genomics Surveillance Strategy in Abuja. Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare Professor Ali Pate said the action plan is part of fulfilling Nigeria's commitment at the last United Nations General Assembly in New York. Olusheye Adiagbo has details.
Antimicrobial resistance, AMR, is a critical global health threat projected to cause 10 million deaths annually by 2050, with Nigeria already facing over 64,000 deaths since 2019.
Honored to formally launch the second National Action Plan on Antimicrobial Resistance. Very good.
Then we pick the National Genomic.
The launch of these two health strategies, the National Action Plan 2.0 for Antimicrobial Resistance and the National Genomic Surveillance Strategy, established the Nigerian government's commitment to tackle AMR in the next 5 years.
We are committed to integrating genomic technologies into all aspects of our work. And the plan that has been laid out focuses on building our capacity for not only detection and surveillance, improving our response to emerging infections, building a future where every Nigerian will benefit from enhanced healthcare, improved disease prevention, and stronger health security.
The Minister Agriculture also brings his own commitment to the implementation of the activities of the National Action Plan. I'm confident that with the combined effort we will build beyond conversations and set a new standard of tapping the AMR. For the 177 countries that will currently develop the maps on AMR, only 11% have made provision for funding the development of data. So we are happy that Nigeria is proven.
AMR is predicted to be the next global pandemic, and this meeting reviews a strengthened coordination of the task to ensure the prevention of the damage of AMR to humans, animals, and even agriculture. In Abuja, Olusheye Adiagbo, NTA News.
And that concludes the news desk at 3 and NTA News 24. Thanks for watching. I am Olajide Bello.